The new version of the Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross plug-in hybrid EV has been in Australia for just over a year. Its biggest selling point is that you can plug it in at home and charge it for just a couple of dollars. Now remember, if you want more information on this car, you can check out the CarsGuide website for my written review or Matt Campbell's EV range review. The Eclipse is at the top of the EV hybrid range, and it will cost you just under $55,000 before on-road costs. For context, the petrol version in all-wheel drive of the Eclipse Cross is just under $42,000. Now that's a massive difference of $13,000 for the EV plug-in model. The Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross is a lot smarter looking than the smaller ASX, and it has a lot more bells and whistles too. Now this paint option is the red diamond, which I love, but it will set you back another $1,000 to add this paint. From the side you can see the two-tone 18-inch alloy wheels, as well as the dual sunroof. And from the back, you get the nice rear spoiler and tail light design, which gives the whole car a little bit of extra oomph. Inside, the Eclipse Cross has a lot going on. It looks very high-tech and modern, thanks to the gear shift and the different displays. All of the seats near the doors are heated, which is rare for this class. But I did find the lumbar support on this seat to be lacking for a long road trip. The heated leather steering wheel heats quickly and matches the design of the leather appointed seats. And now there's also this gear shift, which I didn't like very much. I found it very clunky because it kept missing its gear. The 3D cockpit or digital instrument cluster looks good, and the information is fairly easy to understand. The 8-inch touchscreen is good, has a lot of features, but the Apple CarPlay tech doesn't integrate very well with the Mitsubishi features. But the inbuilt TomTom satellite navigation is intuitive and really easy to program. The multimedia system has Bluetooth, voice command, digital radio, and a great 8-speaker sound system, plus there's a heads-up display. You get bottle holders in all 4 doors, there's 2 cup holders up front, and you get this storage area for all of your tech. I'm sitting behind my driving position and I'm 5'10". You can see I've got quite a bit of room around me, but it does feel a little cramped for the size of the car. But my niece loves the seat warmers in the back. There are 2 ISOFIX points in the back, 3 top tether anchorage points, and you still have space as the front passenger with a rear-facing child seat. The boot space is fairly generous, and there's this EV charging equipment in the underneath compartment. But there's no spare tyre. What you do get is this tyre kit and some foam. Around the suburbs, it's a lovely car to drive in the EV mode because it's quiet and smooth, and it's really well suited to those conditions. Otherwise, driving is pretty good, except on the highway sometimes you feel like you do need a little bit more grunt. It has a plug-in 2.4 litre non-turbo petrol engine and 2 electric motors, meaning it can power the battery pack in hybrid mode. It's easy to park thanks to the 360-degree cameras, and the steering is really predictable, which is what you want. Its efficiency around the suburbs is great. You get around 45 kilometres before it starts using any petrol. For my highway trip, with intermittent charging, my highest use was about 7.6 litres per 100 kilometres on average. The official specs for the car are 1.9 litres per 100 kilometres for the first 100 k's. The Eclipse Cross received a 5-star ANCAP rating in 2017 for the earlier version. It comes with 7 airbags, but it's good to remember that not every car in the range receives all safety features. It has what you'd expect for the top spec model, including front and rear parking sensors, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. Mitsubishi offers the longest warranty available at 10 years and cap price servicing for the same amount of time up to 150,000 Ks. Plus you get roadside assist for 4 years. Now the Eclipse Cross needs a checkup every 12 months or 15,000 Ks, and the annual service is more expensive compared to the petrol model. The Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross plug-in hybrid EV is an ideal family car if you're looking for something to drive around the suburbs. It's ideal if you're looking for a second family car, if you can afford one, with a fairly local commute. I gave it a 7 out of 10 because I think it's expensive for what you get. If you live in an apartment building like I do without an electrical socket in the garage, it can be hard to charge. But it is a fun drive, especially for the kids. My niece gave it a very generous 9 out of 10 because of the dual sunroof and the heated seats in the back. Now remember, if you want more information, head to the CarsGuide website where you can check out my written review or Matt Campbell's EV range review.